God. Oh, bro. Y'all got me fucked up, bro. I swear to God, bro. You got a jet on the way. Bro. Bro, I swear to God, bro.
At just 19 years old, Caleb Hayward managed to stay composed through much of his questioning. But composure only lasts so long, and when he came to understand how drastically his life was about to change, his calm unraveled into a complete breakdown inside the interrogation room. This is one of the most shocking cases I've ever come across. On December 6, 2016, in Orlando, Florida, a recording studio inside a small apartment complex became the scene of a violent home invasion. Two men were ambushed at gunpoint. One was shot in the arm, the other in the chest, narrowly surviving. Both victims claimed the lead gunman was someone they knew from the streets, a 19-year-old who went by the name Glow. Just 6 days later, on December 12th, another shooting took place. This time on Rosewood Way, a man named Terrell Radford was robbed at gunpoint and shot in the hip. He lived to identify the shooter, and once again, the name Glow came up. That name led detectives to Caleb Hayward, who had already served time for armed robbery and had only been out of prison for 2 months. The following day, on December 13th, detectives brought Caleb into interview room 6 at the Orlando Police Department. What followed is an interrogation that started with Caleb half asleep in his chair and ended with him in tears, begging not to be sent back to prison.
Hello. Mr. Hayward. Hello. Wake up, man. Are you awake?
Let me grab another chair.
Yeah, grab one. Mr. Hayward, how are you? You want some water? Caleb!
Yeah.
Wake up!
How you doing, my man? You doing all right?
Caleb,
Yes, sir.
are you awake, man? I brought you some water. Do me a favor, raise up your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you shall give in this case shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You swear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So before I get started, today's date is December 13th.
Detectives Crudo and Javier began the interview with procedure by reading him his rights. Caleb agreed to talk, insisting he wasn't under the influence of anything. But from the very start, Caleb looked groggy and unfocused, drifting in and out as if staying awake was its own struggle. In truth, this was a young man who had already managed to sleep through every warning life had given him.
Caleb, wake up, man. Stay with me here.
Hey.
Do you have any idea why you're here?
No.
No. Okay, are you interested to know why you're here? Are you sure? So you gotta try to stay awake and talk to me.
Okay, so what's going on?
Huh?
What's going on?
Well, that's what I'm trying to talk to you about, but if you keep falling asleep and nodding off, we're not gonna have this conversation.
Bro.
Okay. Look at me, I'm gonna read you your rights. You ever had your rights read to you? Okay. You have the right to remain silent, do you understand?
You gotta say yes or no.
Yes.
Seeing how unwilling Caleb was to give straight answers, the detectives shifted their approach.
Caleb, you want to talk or not?
I do.
Okay, so stay awake.
Okay,
Answer the man's
so
question so we move along.
I'm reading you your rights.
Listen to the man so we understand.
Come on, let's
Stop falling asleep.
Alright, come on.
Maybe I got time to play that game.
Bro, I need to go home, bro.
All right, well, listen to what we got to tell you. Then we'll move
We're
along.
gonna start over. You have the right to remain silent, do you understand?
Gotta say yes or no. You gotta speak up so we know you understand.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, you're shaking your head no.
Yes,
Okay, you haven't been threatened.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have no idea why we're here at all. So tell me about how do you end up here today? Because you didn't drive down here, you were in handcuffs, right?
Because my mom did drop me off, but I stay over there.
But how did you come across to come into contact with some officers? Like, tell me about what happened.
Oh, cause I thought they called on Duke the two that they went down already got. I thought they called up.
You gotta speak.
Girls, my bro, I just got kicked out, bro. I just got kicked out.
You want some more water?
I never even had no one.
No, I'm asking if you want. That's your.
No,
Sure.
I'm good.
Okay. Listen, man, we're gonna cut to the chase because I don't know if you're tired or what's going on with you. You seem like you're almost like you don't want to be here talking to me. But where were you last night around 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock. I was on my uncle.
Your uncle's house?
Yeah.
Interrogations aren't just about asking questions, they're about strategy. When a suspect won't cooperate, detectives know the fastest way to break down those walls is with hard evidence. So they put aside the small talk and laid out the evidence they had gathered in front of Caleb.
You recognize this? It's a Facebook page. Snap Life True. I was told it's your page.
I know my page.
All right. Well, your name and your phone is connected to that page. Your name's actually right there, Caleb. Right in the URL. And your phone number comes back to that page as well.
That's what's signed in my phone.
What's that?
No, that's what's signed in my phone. I was on my page. My cousin page.
Well, it's connected to you, so I don't have to tell you there, buddy.
I don't know what to tell you. I know
Okay.
Everybody around me, they still be
Okay. Well, here's the thing. So last night, there was a guy on Rosewood Way walking from the 7-Eleven, walking along Rosewood, but kind of near the bus stops there. There's 4 bus stops. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Right, he was over in the grass, and he said that you guys spoke for a little bit. You remember meeting him? I can show you a picture of him. That'll help you. Remember seeing that guy last night? Because he remembers
I'm
you.
a dog on Instagram, dude.
What do you know about him?
I'm a dog. I know him from like about such shit.
What's his name?
He was my homeboy, but I know him for a long time.
How long is a long time?
2, 3 years.
Because I showed him a photo lineup, like 6 pictures, and he picked you out immediately. As soon as he saw you, he was like, boom, that's the guy right there.
The moment detectives told Caleb he could be positively identified by the victim, everything changed. His carefree posture, characterized by slouching in the chair, loose movements, and rocking around, was gone.
Shot him in the hip, took his wallet, took his phone. So what I'm trying to find out from you is, I don't have a doubt that you're the one who did it. I know you did. What I want to know is, he told me, and this is G shit, this is truth. He said he'd never met you before. He said he kind of recognized you from the neighborhood, but not like he knew you. So here's what I want to know. Was it an argument that started? Did he pull a gun on you and you defended yourself and you shot him, and that's what this is about? But I need to get your side of the story, because right now all I got is his saying, hey man, Caleb shot me in the hip, took my wallet, took my iPhone, not his iPhone, it was an LG phone.
Now, his body went rigid, with arms folded tightly across his chest. It's a classic defensive posture, and interrogators know it well. When a suspect closes off physically, it often means they feel cornered. Caleb wasn't just hearing the evidence, he was reacting to it. His body language betrayed what his words refused to admit.
Yeah. With this phone, bro, I don't know nothing about none of that, bro. That's for it. I don't know nothing about this.
Is there any way you could work on helping me get his phone back or the wallet?
I know. I don't lie. What kind of phone is it?
It's an LG. He didn't know the brand, but an LG.
Everybody got a type of LG. I ain't gonna lie. I could, bro.
What are you gonna say?
Bro, I know people really feel me.
You know people? Well, I don't know what that means.
Like, I know people around that area that be doing stuff like that, you feel me?
Okay, but look.
So,
He said it was you, not other people.
Yeah.
So why, let me answer this question. Why did he pick you out?
you know what happened? That's the same reason I wanted to go the first time. I got picked up by the line. I got picked up the lineup. It wasn't me that dropped the charge.
Okay, but in this case, this isn't the only case where we're here. But you just told me, you just said on the record.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on, finish. You just said on the record that you known that guy for several years. seen him a bunch of times. If that's what you're telling me, the idea that he mistakenly picked you out, that doesn't add up because it's not two random people that never seen each other. You've seen him a bunch of times. I've been working with my friend Joel here for years, 12 years now. If Joel robbed me, I'd know who it was right away. There's no doubt in my mind because we know each other. So just like you and this guy, his name is Terrell. You and Terrell know of each other for several years. This is your words. You said it. I didn't say it. Don't sit here and try to tell me you don't know nothing about nothing.
When a suspect refuses to fill in the blanks, detectives often do it for them. It's a classic technique that offers a plausible explanation of what may have transpired, not because they know it's true, but because they want to see if the suspect grabs onto it. So the detectives suggested a scenario Caleb could live with. Maybe the shooting on December 12th wasn't cold-blooded robbery. Maybe it was self-defense, where a bad situation spiraled out of control.
Eventually, when enough people look at it, what do you think the average person is going to say when they read everything and they go, okay, Mr. Hayward admits that he's known this guy for a couple of years, seen him around the neighborhood plenty of times, they've talked and hung out and whatnot. And then this guy, his name is Radford, Mr. Radford. Right, Mr. Radford says, yeah, I was walking and this guy freaking Caleb pulls a gun on me, takes my stuff, shoots me and runs away. You think that they're going to believe you if you just go, that wasn't me?
Well, this department's over, they say around the time.
I'm sorry, you got to speak clearer.
They said, bro, the whole time police was over in the next section of the park.
What are you talking about? Police were there
when
yesterday?
That went down, yeah.
So where were you?
I was ducked off.
Where were you?
Ducked off. The apartments across from Missouri.
How would you know if there were police out there?
Because somebody already said it, bro. They said don't go out there, bro. Too much police out there.
Still not adding up, man.
I ain't gonna lie, sir. I don't know to tell you, sir.
You gonna tell me what happened?
I don't know nothing, sir.
All right. What about, let me ask you, let's show you another picture of somebody. This guy says that you know him. He runs a little recording studio out of his apartment there, right in that area.
Yeah.
This guy here, you ever seen him before? All right, because he says he's known you for a long time as well. Last week on the 6th, which I think was Monday night, Tuesday morning, early Tuesday morning, he said that it was you and 3 other guys with different street names. He said your street name is Glow.
Yeah.
And another guy named Hot, or Boss. Was it Boss? Went to his apartment, basically held 2 people at gunpoint, shot them, took all their recording equipment. But it's the same thing. Here's the thing. He told me both those, there's 2 victims in that case from last week. They both said that they've also seen you around with, like, acquaintances. Didn't know your first name, but they know you and they.
It's just about how I see the people I have around.
Okay, but here's the thing. You're Caleb Hayward, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, the phone number, they actually had your phone number in their phones, right?
Yeah.
I searched your phone number. The service provider is Metro PCS, and according to Metro PCS, it belongs to you.
With 2 separate victims pointing to him without hesitation, Caleb had nowhere to run. Instead of facing it, Caleb tried to create distance. He claimed his relatives borrowed his phone, that anyone could have used his Facebook page, and that he didn't even know the men from the recording studio.
So when they give me the phone number because they remember your number, actually one of the victims, you once borrowed his phone to call your phone because you lost your phone. I don't know if you remember that a couple weeks ago. This guy's name is Nicholas King, little small guy.
Who?
This victim's name, his name is Nicholas King. So he said that one time you guys were hanging out in that guy Leroy's apartment. You had asked him, hey, can I borrow your phone? I don't know where my phone is. And you called your phone from his, trying to find yours. So he actually, and he was right because I looked at his phone and sure enough, he had your number in there. So I got this guy, Leroy, giving me your phone number. The other guy didn't know your phone number, but it was in his phone. Same number. I check with Metro PCS. Metro PCS goes, yep, it belongs to this guy, Caleb Hayward. Right? And then I show them pictures of you, and they both identify you. Just like the guy last night also identified you. For you to sit here and try to tell me that you don't know nothing about nothing, man, go ahead and roll with that. You can go to prison for a long time. But I'm trying to give you an opportunity here that if there's more to these stories, if it was a drug deal gone bad, or like I said yesterday, I think maybe it was more of a self-defense thing. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because the guy that was shot last night was no angel, right? He'd done some dirt in the past and stuff like that. So what I'm trying to look at is if it was self-defense, and maybe he tried to roll you, did something that spooked you, and then you shot him in self-defense. And if that's the case, hey man, let's go forward from there. But we got to be mad. We got to be real about it. We can't just sit here and play this I don't know nothing game. Because so far you got people that you even admit, at least with that guy, you've known him for a couple of years. I mean, it doesn't make any sense how would he, if he's known you for a couple of years, well, how would he like mistakenly pick you out?
I'm saying though, like, you're talking about cooperating, none of that will get me out of there today to see my.
No, I'm going to tell you what it could help though.
What?
Right now, I'm going to show you. Look, I'm going to show you this. So the case with this guy, the guy you know for a couple of years, right? Yeah, pay attention. Don't go back to sleep.
Nah, bro.
Okay, you see this right here?
Look
at this. Whose information's that? That's your mom's address, right? In Apopka? That's your social.
Yeah,
I'm on here to read this right here. Read the charges. What does that say? Right there. Right, around the fire. Yeah, these are warrants. I wrote these warrants last night. Actually, early this morning. Okay? Let me show you something else. This is for the bond. This is the judge's signature. This is the bond. 0. Robbery 0 means there's no bond. Right? What I'm trying to make you understand is, if you want to tell me that it's self-defense, and tell me your side of the story, right? I can amend this before you even get to the jail. Depending on what you tell me, maybe I can make it go away and then charge him for attacking you. But based on what you're saying right now, I can't help you.
However, when the conversation shifted to the shooting on December 12th, Caleb's wall of denial began to crack. To confront Caleb directly, one of the detectives shifted his chair closer, closing the distance in the small interrogation room. By shrinking Caleb's space, the detective increased the pressure, forcing him to feel the weight of authority right in front of him.
Look at me. Here's the deal. At this stage of the game, right, if it's self-defense, that needs to come out now. Because this is your opportunity in here. You got 2 detectives. We're here for you to talk to you. That's why we're here. Right? The warrant's already signed. I don't need to talk to you. I want to. Let me finish. Do you have any idea where his phone is?
No, really.
Did you give it to somebody? Did you throw it away? Like, where is it?
Shockingly, it seemed to have worked. Under the pressure, Caleb finally admitted what he had been avoiding all along. He knew the victim, Terrell Radford, from the neighborhood. That admission alone shattered the foundation of his earlier denials.
It was self-defense, bro, but that shit gonna give me some time, bro.
But when it was self-defense,
it was on that shit, bro.
You saying he was on that meter while he was high?
That Flocka.
Oh, he was on Flocka?
On that Flocka.
Okay. This is just, hold on 1 second, just to be sure, this is the guy you're talking about.
Yes.
And so for the record, this guy, his name is Terrell Radford. So you're saying you saw Radford last night?
Yes,
and you said he was on Flocka?
Yeah, bro, on that shit, he was on Flocka.
So what did you guys talk about?
Shit, we don't really tell him we just chopping nothing the whole time. We go off in the cut. And then Brad trying to.
Did he pull a gun on you?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you tell me that at that point he pulls a gun at you, you're in fear for your life, so you shoot him back? Okay. Was it that gun right there?
No.
Was it a different gun? Can you describe it?
I don't know my gun.
Was it silver or black?
Black.
Black? Was it a revolver or a semi? That's a revolver. Okay. And this Facebook page, did you make this?
No. This is not one.
Okay, that's fine. Here, look. Here's what I'm gonna do. Look.
My girl had me page too.
Look. I'm putting extra.
My girl, she had my page.
Is this you right here?
Facebook. Yeah, that's me.
This is you right here?
Yes, sir.
At first, he tried to hold the line, insisting he had no role in the shooting. But with the photo lineup in front of him and Radford's statement matching it point for point, Caleb gave way. Now, his story shifted. He claimed it was self-defense. According to Caleb, Radford was high on flakka, a dangerous synthetic drug, and had pulled a gun on him first. Caleb insisted he only fired back because he feared for his life. But there was a problem. Radford described being shot with a silver revolver, whereas Caleb claimed he used a black semi-automatic. A detail like that matters, and the detectives knew the stories didn't match.
You see this guy, he's high on flakka, right? You guys are just talking, whatever you thinking, what, you've known this guy for a while, you're good with him, right?
You want to get some more flakka?
He was asking you for flakka? Why? Do you sell it or something? Or?
No.
Okay. He's asking you where he can get it? Okay.
So I want to get it, so I guess he's like, shit, bro, like, he got money. Yeah.
So then he draws a pistol on you.
Yes.
You turn, you shoot at him.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever happened to his phone and his wallet? Because that was definitely gone.
I don't know about it, bro. I know it's that. I don't know if he was laying so anybody could ran up to him.
Right. Okay.
Shit.
Do you remember where you shot him? Did you see where he shot him?
I'm sure.
Do you see what happened to him if he fell? Or? So you definitely shot him in self-defense.
Yeah. Well, I saw him, I ran in self-defense.
What hand did you use?
I used his hand.
The right hand? So were you like looking over your shoulder as he turned away, or were you facing him like that? Like if he's the guy, Terrell, right? He's on flakka, he's high as a kite, I'm afraid. Am I doing this, like this, or am I doing this as I'm running? That one? Running.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're shooting him with right hand. How many rounds you fire?
I never gun. I ain't never, you feel me? I never shot a gun that like my first time.
Okay.
I was trying to tell him like.
All right, man. Well, look.
I ain't gonna lie, big bro. Like, basically, I'm tired of prison, bro. And I ain't trying to go back, but I got jail on the way, bro. I ain't trying to get on no socks.
So when this happened, where did you run to?
I went straight home to my auntie house in Missouri.
Oh, what's the address there? Do you know?
Yeah.
What's that address?
178.
What is it?
Apartment number 178.
You get back to him, you run back to your auntie's house, and what happened when you called the police?
I didn't call the police, bro.
Wait a minute.
I was
he scared you, right? You were defending yourself. Why didn't you call?
I was scared, bro.
But how come, but if you're afraid in your home, why not just call us and we come out and investigate, take him to jail, you're good? Bro. You're a free man.
I was scared, bro. You really think I'm going to, once I look at my record, bro, you really think he's out of prison? Oh, yeah, not. Come on, man.
All right.
Feel me?
All right, man. Look, I appreciate your honesty on that one. I'm going to look into talking to that guy again and see what he has to say. That's that case, but I told you there's the other one here. This guy right here. You sure you never seen him?
I'm sure.
Caleb did not seem to give in. He refused to say where the stolen phone or wallet had gone. He wouldn't give up the name of the gun's owner, and he kept circling back to the same tired excuse that other people might have been using his phone, his Facebook, his accounts. But when it came to the home invasion a week earlier, Caleb stood his ground even harder. No matter what evidence the detectives laid out, he denied it flatly. He claimed he didn't know the victims, hadn't set foot in the recording studio, and had no role in the shootings that left 2 men bleeding on the floor.
Well, he also goes by a different name. I'll tell you his name that he goes by. He goes by the name of Quinn. You know by the name Quinn? Who owns a recording studio out of his apartment. He's got a little apartment right there, and the apartment's there next to what you're talking about. So late Monday night, which was the 5th, until like early Tuesday morning, but like late Monday night, right around midnight, 11:30. You remember being in that apartment complex there? So Quinn and this little guy, Nicholas, have been living there as roommates. Quinn uses his apartment as like a little recording studio. He had a bunch of recording equipment and all that kind of stuff. And he said that, so they both said they'd known you for some time. Quinn had known you for a couple months. Look, Nicholas showed me his phone. He gave me consent, actually, to look at his phone. We have his phone in evidence. And I was able to go into his phone. Quinn remembered your number, and he said that your number, look, I'll show you my notes. He said, oh, his number's 407-284, something.
Bro, check recorded on my phone, calling my shit yesterday. My brother has my phone more than I do.
Listen,
and he knows him.
But this happened back in the 5th or 6th. Like late in the 5th, early in the 6th. It was a week ago when this happened. So it was before you lost your phone. You say you just lost your phone.
Yeah.
Right, this is a week ago.
Okay,
this is last night.
I'm going to tell you, bro, I do not be having my phone, bro.
Who is your brother?
Oh, brother. I'm not always using my phone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just said you had. Okay, well then here's the thing.
For detectives, this was the familiar crossroads of an interrogation. When a suspect won't budge, there are usually only two explanations. Either they truly had nothing to do with the crime, or the truth is so devastating that denial feels like the only safe option. In Caleb's case, the evidence left little doubt which it was.
With this case here, it's a home invasion, and it's also attempted murder. But 2 charges on that one because you have him. He told me you shot him in the arm. The other guy said you shot him in the chest, but it was on an angle.
Yeah, Caleb, I'm following up on something that happened back on the December the 3rd over at the Village Springs apartment, right down the street there at Center Lane. Apparently you met a gentleman at a bus stop back on November 23rd, and you and him struck up somewhat of a, casual conversation, relationship, and you set up to meet on the 3rd with his 2 roommates. They also had your phone number on their phone. I even called it, and I know you answered the phone. Remember that? 2 days ago? I talked to your grandmother and your mom.
Oh,
yeah, that was
tough.
Yeah, that was you. You said your name was Steve. So, and the guy that said that you told this guy, last name is Dad, D-A-D, Sean, so you referred to yourself as Steve as well. That's him. Remember him? Well, he remembers you. So him and his roommate said you met up and went to his apartment. You were late, and Sean said that he just went to sleep, and when his roommates came back from work, you were waiting outside, and you let him inside the apartment. And that's when everything happened.
All this proof at?
What's that?
Where all the proof at, bro?
What, that they said it was you and your phone number? Yeah.
Detectives pressed him on one detail in particular. Why, during a previous call, he had answered the phone as Steve. Caleb brushed it off, saying he had been nervous. But to the detectives, it sounded less like nerves and more like a suspect twisting himself in knots to stay one step ahead of the evidence.
My older brother is homosexual. He got a whole bunch of friends. They boost. They sell clothes. So I might know one of them.
Who's your brother? Hold on. Is it Jamal?
Yes.
Who's you know a guy named Mustafa? Is that an uncle or?
Yeah, as well.
Who is he?
That's my uncle.
Okay.
Jamal, and what's his date of birth? How old is he? Is he older than you or younger?
He older.
So how old are you?
I'm 19 and 20 next week.
So he's like 20, 21, 22?
Something like that.
Okay. Does he live at the house with your mom and your grandma?
We used to stay somewhere. We were supposed to come get with me.
So eventually, if I meet up with him, show him a picture, he's gonna tell me that you weren't the one that met up with him.
Yes.
How about his roommates?
I don't know.
His roommates were home when apparently this.
I don't know about him or his roommates. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Okay. You be honest about everything else. Be honest about this. There's always more to the story.
But that was different, that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I was dead serious, bro.
So your brother did that one?
No, with the shit I'm telling myself to finish, that's dead serious. With that, I don't know what you're talking about. And that's one I don't know what is y'all talking about.
But
I mean,
the thing is with those other cases
sure.
is that it's all
Penny.
No, it's all involving people that say they know you.
Sensing his panic, the detectives tried a different angle. They offered Caleb another plausible explanation. Maybe this was all just a case of mistaken identity. Maybe the victims were scared, the night was chaotic, and they picked the wrong man out of a lineup. By suggesting this alternative explanation, they give Caleb something softer to agree with, a path that doesn't require full confession, but could still tie him to the scene.
I don't give a about prostitution. I don't care about stolen car. I don't care about any of that. I don't care. Especially drugs. Couldn't care less. Legalize all that shit. That's fine. One day they'll legalize weed, and guess what? 3 of us, 10 years, 20 years from now, when we retire, we'll be smoking weed. How about that? Right? We'll all look back on this like, and have a laugh. I don't care about it. As a robbery detective, let me explain something to you. Say you have 2 people never met. Right? One guy number A, guy number B. Right? Never met each other. Guy number A is walking home. Guy number B comes up and robs him. No gun, no nothing. He just comes up, punches him, takes his wallet, and leaves. Right? But they never met. The only real defense that guy number B has is called the mistaken identity defense. And by that, his defense is going to be, hey, when the cops caught me, or when the detectives identified me, or whatever it is, it wasn't me. Maybe it was somebody who looks like me, but it wasn't me. You're in a sinking ship right now. This is I promise you, this is your only chance to try to mitigate some of this damage that's happening.
How can that happen?
I'm going to explain it to you. Just like in the first one, I tell you, self-defense.
Sure.
Cool. These other cases, right? Home invasion, this other thing here. If it involves something else, like there was an argument, like I'm going to give you my story. Wait, you just say it.
Well, you got to argue with this guy. I'm just going to leave it here for now.
I'm going to give you.
Okay, I'm just going to leave it there. That's all.
I'm going to give you the scenario.
It's so funny because I don't know who the fuck that is.
Listen, I'm going to give you the scenario. You go over to Quinn's house. You sure you never seen Quinn?
Mm-hmm. Never seen him before.
Okay. You go over to Quinn's house and say Quinn owes you money, gambling or whatever, and Quinn don't want to pay up. He's basically like you because Quinn's a little bit older, so I could see him being like, you know what, man, Caleb's like a little kid. Fuck him.
Yeah.
He's 19. He ain't grown.
Young cat. You don't know better.
Like,
go whatever.
Because he thinks he's
OG.
Right. He thinks he is. Right? He's a piece of work, that guy. Right? I could definitely see you saying, you know what, dude, f*** this guy. I'm going to take his equipment because it's worth money, because the equipment's worth money. F*** this. We're taking, I don't know what the devices are, like equalizers and recording equipment, whatever. We're going to take the stuff because you could probably sell it or pawn it or whatever it is. You don't know the freaking serial numbers for all that stuff. You know what I mean? So he can't go to a pawn shop and prove that's his. And if that's what it's about, and then he gets mad and tries to say you robbed him, all right, now he came to us and said that. Now I come to you and say it, and you go, I don't know nothing about nothing. Well, if you know nothing about nothing, and he's saying what he's saying, his story stands. But he definitely knows who you are. You guys are definitely acquainted because they both had your phone number. And they both look at your picture and go, yeah, that's the guy.
I'm not tell you this, bro. Like people use my phone. I'm keep that on, bro.
Now here's the thing.
I'm not no killer, bro.
No. Listen, so I'm going to tell you something else. Listen, I'm going to tell you something else.
So
they told me that night, they said you came in there with another guy that they only know his street name of, maybe, let me look at it. I think it was Boss. Boss?
We supposed to,
Boss? Street? So they tell their story to the police that night was this. We're sitting here. Caleb comes over with this other guy. They know him as Boss. But you're the guy that they know the most from seeing you around and the phone numbers and all that. You're the only phone number they have. They said when Boss came in, Boss had, not you. Boss had a shotgun and Boss had a revolver. Right? Little argument goes around, like people get basically kind of little argument ensues, right? Boss is holding them at gunpoint, pistol whipping them and hitting them with a shotgun and doing whatever to the 2 of them. Not you, Boss did it. 2 other guys that came in that they don't know because they had their shirts pulled up were taking all their equipment out. And then boss shoots them.
And that's when the detectives raised the stakes. They stopped circling around the details and put the reality squarely in front of Caleb. He wasn't just being questioned anymore. He was staring down no bond warrants for armed robbery and attempted murder.
So what's going on?
Well, for now, you got the warrants. You're going to go to jail, and I got to do more follow-up with the guy from last night and these other guys.
I gotta show pictures of you full line up with you with these other guy showed you a picture.
Just say, hey, look at me. Last chance. Last chance.
Yeah.
We'll count down from 5 to 0. Then shut off the recorders. You walk out of here.
He said that when you met, you referred yourself as Steve. That's why I thought it was odd. Because I know if I show him pictures, he's probably gonna say, "Oh, no doubt." I mean, you're up close and personal. So.
Hold on, give me 1 minute.
That's what I was asking. Was it more to the story about what was going on with these people?
I've never seen the assault video. Something on me.
All right. I'm sorry to ask. Yeah.
Just do what y'all gonna do. Take me in, bro. I cooperated like I told him to, bro. And told y'all what it was, bro, with the first situation. So y'all still gonna take me in, bro. Is they ain't gonna give me bond?
At the moment, no, but I can see if I can help you out with that.
Okay, so what's the charges I'm going in for?
Hold on 1 second before I go any further.
Yes, sir.
Turn your seat face to here. Stand up for me. Face towards me. You stand straight. No, not looking up. It's looking straight.
I gotta take a picture now. We gotta do this. So.
Can you smile? You gonna show me your teeth?
Going to jail.
Go like this.
Can't.
Well, why not? How come you don't want to? They're gonna do it at the jail anyways. And you want me to help you out?
Bro.
Listen,
bro,
dude.
I'm going to jail.
This is a two-way street, dude. How come? What do you?
Why not, bro?
Huh?
Why do you want to see my teeth for?
Because I got people telling me they're describing your teeth.
So we're asking. I think.
All right, man. Listen, sit tight for a second. Officer's gonna be here to transport you. Okay? Well, let me shut these off.
I'm gonna be able to get some numbers on my chart phone.
Time is 17:13, and this concludes the interview.
Yeah, when we get down there, we don't. Once you're in their custody, you'll have to get that to them. We're not the ones up there.
So I'm gonna tell him come over here and come get me, bro.
Cool.
The officer.
Yeah, we have to.
Hey, he's over here. He's in another room.
So how long will it take him?
A couple minutes. Just take a seat. We'll walk out there. We'll tell him you're good to go.
Just finish drinking your water because I know you're thirsty.
What charges am I going in for right now?
Right now, you got the warrant, but I'll be honest. Once we go talk to these other people, like he talks to his guy again, if he points at you that he was asking you about.
Well, warrant? What you mean warrant? I said, what you mean by warrant?
The warrant that I showed you.
Subpoena?
No, the warrant that we just showed you. That's the one.
For the attempted murder and shit?
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Caleb lost control.
Bro, I'm dead ass, bro.
Relax.
Bro, I'm hungry, bro. I need something to eat, bro.
Why didn't you just say
I
something,
don't
man?
care about nothing, bro. Y'all already got me in up, bro. I got a jit on the way, bro. Y'all trying to send me back to prison, bro. Y'all already got me up, bro.
You want
For
to take a
real,
seat,
bro?
You can take a seat?
Bro, no.
Take a seat.
Do what y'all gotta do, bro. I don't care. Tase me, bro. Shoot me. I don't give a fuck no more, bro. Do what y'all gotta do, bro. For real, bro. Y'all got me up, bro. I swear to God, bro. Jit on the way. Bro. Bro, I swear to God, bro. Y'all got me out, bro. I swear to God, bro.
He thrashed in his chair, slammed against the walls, and shouted profanities that filled the small interrogation room. Then came the breaking point. Caleb's defiance quickly gave way to tears.
Don't resist.
No, bro.
Don't resist.
No, bro. I need a moment, bro. I want to do my dick, bro.
Take the chairs
No, I'm straight, bro. I'm straight, bro. I'm just fucking tore up, bro. I'm fucking broke, bro.
Hey, Caleb.
Bro,
Listen, man.
Dick, bro.
Caleb, listen to me. Caleb.
What's up, bro?
You want to get out of here?
Yeah, bro.
Can you work on me and stand up?
My good toe fell broke, bro.
Hey, sit up, man. Sit up. I'm gonna help you. Sit up.
You did, bro.
What'd you do
I
to your
just
shirt?
got out of prison, bro. I don't want to do is see my dick, bro. That's it, bro. I keep on down my phone and then, bro, I ain't do shit, bro. Don't see my dick, bro.
Listen,
Real, bro.
Caleb,
No, bro.
we're gonna get you out of here. We gotta get you to jail to get processed, okay? Don't make things worse by acting up.
Bro, I don't want to do it see my dick, bro. Bro, I don't want to do it see my dick, bro. For real, bro.
Listen,
Bro,
do you mind if we take some pictures of you?
Bro, go ahead, bro. I don't care, bro. Sit down, bro.
Okay, you can sit down. You can sit down.
Bro. I don't understand, bro. I don't understand, bro.
What's his first name? Caleb?
Caleb?
C-A-L-E-B?
Yeah.
Last name?
Hayward, H-E-Y-W-A-R-D. I got all the case information.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll do both of you and us.
What's your ID number?
Bro, I taking pictures for, bro.
14391.
Y'all laughing, bro. Shit ain't funny,
We ain't
bro.
laughing.
I'm talking. I'm sitting here. We're trying to get you out of here, man.
You don't understand, bro. I niggas to do that thing here, bro. I got jail I didn't know about, bro. What we do, bro?
You have a son?
Yeah, bro.
Is that what you're telling me? You have
Bro,
a kid?
me being in here, bro, that's gonna everything up, bro. It's cause she told me, bro, once you go back in, bro, it's done. You never see your kid again, bro. Bro, y'all don't care about that, though, bro. All y'all care about, bro, locking up, bro. For real, bro. That's all y'all care about, bro. Y'all keep talking about the phone, bro. What gun do y'all got, bro? Y'all really thought when they come out of prison, bro, and go right back to prison, bro, what money do I got on me, bro, for any of this shit that happened, bro? I don't do is see my dick, bro. Yeah, bro.
Through the tears, he confessed what truly haunted him, not just the fear of going back to prison, but the thought of never seeing his unborn child. He cried that he had a baby on the way, and that prison would take even that future from him. And in that moment, the street name Glow disappeared. The bravado was gone. What sat in that interrogation room was no longer a gangster, but a terrified 19-year-old, realizing his freedom and the life he thought he had just been taken from him.
Bro, I want to see my dick, bro. For real, bro. I know I'm 19, bro, but my daddy wasn't there for me, bro. You feel me, bro? All that crying, bro. My daddy wasn't there for me, bro, and I want to be there for my kid,
How
bro.
old's your kid?
Bro, 2, bro.
2? What's his name?
I don't know, bro. She not trying to let me see her, bro. I told her she don't want to see me like this, bro.
What part of town they live in?
She sent me, bro. Bro, Lehigh Street, bro.
At 5:13 p.m., they arranged his transport. 19-year-old Caleb Hayward, street name Glow, is just days from turning 20 and was on his way back to jail, this time with charges that could keep him there for decades. For the December 6th home invasion, he was facing armed robbery with a firearm, attempted first-degree murder for the shooting of Nicholas King, and aggravated battery with a firearm for the injury to Quinn Leroy. For the December 12th street robbery, he was charged with armed robbery with a firearm for taking Radford's phone and wallet, aggravated battery with a firearm for shooting Radford in the hip, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, since Caleb had only been released from prison 2 months earlier. These weren't charges a lawyer could negotiate down to probation. These were life sentences waiting to happen. In Florida, armed robbery with a firearm alone carries a mandatory minimum of 10 years, and attempted murder can hold up to life. And with no bond, Caleb wasn't walking out of that jail anytime soon. If you enjoyed our production, watch this next one, and don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.